Thomas. Today I welcome an old friend, Chef Ivan Calderon, the founder and owner of Taco Rosa and Taco Mesa restaurants. He will show us his tricks for making delicious veggie quesadillas. What a flavor-packed way to enjoy quesadillas with vegetables.
I'll tell you, nutritious, healthy, can't be better.
Oh, I can hardly wait. Let's get started.
Absolutely.
Okay.
First, we're gonna do potato and masa. The potato is used to tenderize the corn. And the masa that we make at our restaurant is nixtamalized corn. It absorbs all of our nutrients and eliminates toxins. We're gonna start by cooking the potato so that we can incorporate it into our fresh masa. And then, of course, we're going to saute some vegetables, a little bit of onion,
Garlic?
fresh garlic, some roasted corn, zucchini, and a little bit of yellow squash, and put a little bit of sweet pepper. Just a little bit of salt and pepper.
And what are you looking for here, Chef? Do you want the vegetables to be tender?
Just slightly tender, yes, slightly tender, and then we'll cool them down so that we can stuff them. And I suggest that during season, you add some zucchini blossoms inside it.
Yeah.
With this mixing, that will make it just an aphrodisiac. It's just delicious.
There you go.
I'm going to mix my masa with my potato, and I'm first going to mash my potato. That will make it easier.
You've got a real no-nonsense mallet there, Chef.
Yeah,
That's a take no prisoners kind of mallet.
I know.
And is this combination a classic or traditional thing, or is it something you came up in the middle of the night?
It's something I learned along the way. Exactly who I learned from, I can't remember. But I know that it made the best quesadillas I've ever tasted. If you have a little mixer at home, just mix it at medium speed for just a few minutes until it incorporates nicely. You want to let it rest in the refrigerator for a few hours so that when you're making your quesadillas, the masa doesn't break on you.
Right.
We're going to put a little bit of salt and pepper and garlic.
I'm already getting hungry, Chef.
Okay, we're going to let it rest.
Beautiful.
Now we're going to make our quesadillas.
You've lined your press here.
I like using plastic, but you could also use parchment paper. And then so I'm going to do a little circle, little balls here, about 3 ounces. And I'm not going to press it all the way down, just a little bit like a thick tortilla.
Beautiful.
Yes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff it. And then I have cheese. And I like to use Oaxaca with pepper jack, but you can use your cheese of choice.
Yes.
So then I'm going to do is I'm going to take it with the plastic, I'm going to fold it. And then as I fold it, I'm going to make it stick together like this.
So it's almost like an empanada at this point.
Yes, exactly, like that, okay? And then I'm going to use a fork, press it like that on the sides, and it'll be ready for frying.
All right. Usually we think of quesadillas as something that is 2 tortillas stacked on top of each other with a filling.
Right.
But you've made them a different shape and we can still call them quesadillas.
They are quesadillas. They're made with corn. They're not made with flour. So we are going to make some escabeche. You know, we've been giving escabeche at Taco Mesa for years, and they always wanted me to give them the recipe. So this is it. Take your carrots and you want to slice them diagonally. Some onion. I'm going to put some serrano pepper, sliced julienne style, and I'm going to put some cauliflower. Okay. Then I'm going to put a little bit of sliced garlic. And then I'm going to add some salad oil. Okay. And I'm going to add some white vinegar. Okay. I'm going to add some apple vinegar. I'm going to put a little bit of oregano.
So it's really pickled vegetables.
Exactly. Exactly. You got it. It's pickled vegetables. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and some bay leaves. And then we're going to just toss them, and we're going to let them rest so that the vegetables get pickled a little bit. Okay?
How long can you keep this in the fridge?
You can keep it in the fridge for days. And it's super healthy. It's a probiotic. So to go with your digestion is It's wonderful.
And you can eat it on practically anything.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So there is our signature escabeche.
Oh, it's so good.
Now we're going to make the guacamole. Some people like to use a spoon. I don't, because you miss some of that meat.
You and I do it the same way, Chef. That's the way to do it in my book.
I mean, yeah, if you want to,
I think it's really important that people know that the avocados aren't mushy.
Yes. You can do so many variations with it. You can put chicharron. You can put pomegranate when in season.
Any excuse I can find to eat chicharron, I'm on board.
Yeah.
More serrano?
Well, some serrano.
All
We love
right.
serrano. Some cilantro. We're going to mush it with it. And then just a little bit of onion. Some people like onion. Some people don't like. Just put a little bit of it. And just salt and pepper.
So you're using a potato masher.
Yeah, you know, my girlfriend bought me this one. She says, oh, you got to do this one for the show. So, okay, I'm going to try it out.
Right.
Which is like a little bit of lime, not too much. Before we fry it, I want to make sure that my oil is at least at 350 degrees.
You got a nice sizzle there.
Oh, yes, yes.
And what are you looking for at this point?
I'm looking for it to stop bubbling a little bit, so make sure I know it's cooked, and then it'll start to float a little bit to the top, and then a little bit of color.
They just look beautiful.
Thank you, and they're gonna taste amazing.
I know they're going to taste amazing. I can hardly wait. Chef, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I can hardly wait to eat it.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
It is a pleasure and honor to be here with you. Thank you so much for inviting us. We really appreciate that.
Here's a quick tip from Melissa's. The palate joy that sweet potatoes bring. There are two categories: those with pale tan skin and light yellow flesh, and those with dark red-brown skin and red-orange flesh. Dry, flaky texture, like a baking potato, or very sweet, moist flesh. To roast, cut the sweet potatoes into chunks. Toss with olive oil and unpeeled garlic. High heat roast until tender and caramelized. Faro brings a nutty edge. It's delectably chewy. Make a pureed vinaigrette with roasted garlic, oil, lemon zest, and juice, tossed with cooked faro and plenty of fresh dill. It's a vegetarian main course or a side dish. It is a taste bud bonanza.